Hello everybody, I am David Pena, and my hair looks like crap today. Welcome to the Film Junkie. Cue the music. The intro. Okay. What's up, film buffs, movie lovers, and everybody else? Welcome to the Film Junkie. I know I've been gone for like 2 weeks, 2.5, maybe 3? Yeah, probably 3. Went to CES, did all that. If you follow me on the Mandroid show, you know about everything. And I've been doing a lot of videos over there simply because that's where all the subscribers are. Trying to increase the subscribership of that channel. I'm still trying to do this one. It's just really hard, just really hard. I'm doing my best, so here I am, about to give you some movie news. Just a couple little things that I saw over my little break from this channel. So let's get started. You guys ready for this?
Top Gun is an IMAX. And for the first time ever, experience the movie that defined a generation in 3D.
I got the need to just not see this movie in 3D. What is the point? Who wants to see homoerotic undertones in 3D? Why? Yeah, Top Gun 3D coming in IMAX for a week. Don't quite understand it. I know they were talking about a sequel, but since Tony Scott passed away, he offed himself, which is really sad. They kind of put that to rest. I don't know if they're going to do a sequel now because he was, of course, attached to it. He directed the first one. So I don't know. I know this was supposed to be, kind of like, hey, remember Top Gun? Remember volleyball, sand doesn't stick, tight pants? Is that all I remember from that movie? Anyways, who wants to go with me? Let's watch it together. Can't wait to see that volleyball thing in IMAX 3D. Alright, guess what, guys? The Man of Steel is getting a PG-13 rating. Duh. Yeah, they just announced the PG-13 rating for The Man of Steel. I guess it was not rated. And they were worried that it was going to be rated R. I don't think so. They were going to make it PG-13. It's PG-13 for violence and some extreme, intense sequences. Okay. Really quite stupid, but another thing about The Man of Steel is Jimmy Olsen's character a chick? Kinda hope so. As you see this little frame still right here, this is a woman running with Lawrence Fishburne, who plays Perry White, who is originally a white guy. So, Zack Snyder's just kind of rearranging stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if he changed the sex of the Jimmy Olsen character. Because this chick right here, who I don't know her name, but she is slated to be playing Jenny Olsen, so put 2 and 2 together, folks, or 3 together. How many freaking clues that was. Hey, whatever. I mean, it sucks because I think, it's gonna be just like it's the Batman treatment. It's the Batman treatment because a lot of people, a lot of fanboys, Batman fanboys were like, wait a minute, what's going on with the Batman? I'm not liking where some of this is going. But this is what, they're taking the Dark Knight approach, so they're gonna do some different stuff. Why not, I mean, people are already griping about the costume, and I think it looks awesome, it's something different. Who knows, but speaking of Zack Snyder, who is directing that movie, and who is also finishing up the 300 sequel, didn't realize that until I read it today. Yeah, the 300 sequel is, it's coming out. Obviously, it has nothing to do with what's his nuts. He's not even in there. He died. That's a good way to say it. He died. But yeah, he didn't direct it. He just wrote it. He wrote the script. He co-wrote the script. So he's finishing both of those up. So he's got 2 epic movies coming out. But there was rumors that he was going to take on the next Star Wars movie. Which, yeah, that would be good because Zack Snyder is a very visually, he's a visual director. If you watch all his movies, it's visually stunning. Pleases the eyeballs. I almost said the earballs. But he said no, he's not going to do it. He's actually doing a movie based off of some ninja movie based off like an old anime. And they were thinking like, oh, is this like part of like the story of, the Jedis? And he's like, no, not going to do it. I think a lot of these directors are kind of afraid to tackle Star Wars. I mean, some of them are gung-ho, but I think some of them are like, yeah, I like Star Wars, but I don't want to do it. Get out of here. It's scary. I mean, to tackle Star Wars when only George Lucas really has been the guy who's brought it to life because it's his freaking creation. But I think a lot of these guys are like, ah, crap, I don't want to do it. Don't approach me. Shut up. I don't know. I'm doing everything. Who knows if Zack Snyder, maybe he's making all that up. But yeah, still no word on who's going to be directing the next Star Wars movies. So it looks like Zack Snyder's out. Looks like J.J. Abrams is out, so those two big directors, and also Spielberg and Del Toro, Peter Jackson, those guys are all out, so, you know. Favreau, that's my guess. I think because he's gung-ho. That guy is like, give me that, motherfucker. I'm gonna make this fucking shit money. Swingers reference, anybody?
Sequels and prequels.
Alright, another sequel news. This one was pretty random. You guys remember Independence Day? Yeah, you can see where I'm going with this, obviously. It's sequel news. 1996, Independence Day came out, and it was the biggest movie of that year, and it was awesome. Nothing like a good old alien invasion movie that just showed destruction of major cities and shit blowing up, and Will Smith saying some okay lines. Well, there's always been talks that there was going to be a sequel. Like, they talked about it like a year after the movie came out. They talked about it right away, and that was back in 1996. Well, it looks like Bill Pullman has shined some light on the sequel to Independence Day. Basically said that they have two scenarios, Will Smith Independence Day 2 and a non-Will Smith Independence Day 2. Because there hasn't been confirmation of whether or not Will Smith is going to be in it because, you know, his head is fucking huge. I mean, I like Will Smith. I'll give him credit because a lot of the movies he does choose, he does a very good job. He's very smart on picking roles. Here we go, Red and Black, the sequels. Not so good. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I hopefully they can pull it off. I mean, it's just, it's kind of iffy because, like, what are they going to do? The aliens are just going to invade again? I'm sure there's some pretty good ideas thrown out there, but, I mean, Bill Pullman's saying that there are already ideas. That means this movie is definitely going to happen. And he says his characters should be in both of them. They're going to, you know, he played President Whitmore, and, of course, he's not going to be president anymore, but they're going to show, like, how his character has, you know, where he's at now and all that stuff. Who knows if Jeff Goldblum's going to be in it, hopefully, because I like Jeff Goldblum. He's weird, and he acts the same in every movie, but it's fantastic. Alright, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about in movie news. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up button if you like today's show. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Check out the Mandroid Show if you like Android phones. That's obviously an Android. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Anyways, guys, you are awesome for clicking in. I am David, and this has been the Film Junkie. Man, I don't know. I'm too good on the Mandroid Show than I do the Film Junkie. I feel like I talk faster. I'm Ron Burgundy.